Like to get tuck it behind you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our first. Welcome to our first. What are we calling this?
Ironic confessions.
Our first confession session.
First
Yeah, there
confessional.
we go.
Our first
Yeah,
confessional.
first
And
confession session. I like it.
we're waiting for Jenny. Hopefully, she'll be here shortly. She's
Right.
having an internet connection problem.
So while we're doing that, we can just take a moment and share out. And let me give a big shout out to you, Sister Rosie, for what a fabulous intro again. You did such an amazing job on those.
Thank you.
And welcome to the show, Jess, and the great T Wiz.
Not just Jess.
Oh, Father Jess. That's right, Father Jess
Right.
tonight. Right. And I am Mama beg my my forgiveness for your atrocity, horrible crimes against humanity. So, as everybody's sharing out, I can't see. Do we have anybody watching? Because now I am on my freaking phone. Because if you know me, you've seen me anywhere. I always have technical issues.
Hello, Linda. Hello, Adam. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Joanne. How is everyone tonight?
Hey, everybody. See, even when you pop up the comments on the screen, I can't see anything here.
Well, Mama Begba.
Oh, maybe I can.
Your daughter would like to know what you're wearing.
Hey, this is my hat, man. Back off the hat, put on the confession hat here. You know, so it holds in all the thoughts and the secrets and the lies that may be told.
It's where she keeps her audacity.
That's right.
You want to tell them what your channels are?
We're on Skeleton Key. Well, hell, Rosie, I don't know where are we.
Spirits YouTube, which is
Alabama Skeleton Key.
Alabama Skeleton.
Alabama Skeleton Key Network. Excuse me.
Skeleton Key Network, and we're Skeleton Key Network on Facebook.
Should be on the Things Network.
I guess we're on Things. We're on the Things Network.
We're on Things. We're on Temple of Phoenix. We're on Skeleton Key Network. We're on my YouTube. We're on their YouTube. We're on Night Terror Collective, my paranormal team's page.
Taking our blasphemy everywhere is what she's trying to do.
Yes, we are.
Right. So
do you want to explain what the show is about so they kind of know?
We're on Spirit.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're on our paranormal page.
We took our blasphemy everywhere.
Right. And this is not paranormal. We're just going to say it all. I mean, unless there's a paranormal confession, we don't know. Father Jess has all the
I will message
anonymous.
you. Parapost said, bring your show to Parapost Network Central Facebook page. Message me later. I will message you. I know what that page is. I have friends on that page.
So Father Jess will be reading our anonymous confessions tonight. We're waiting on Sister Jennifer to arrive. Before
or
we
Mother
really,
Jennifer,
or Mother Jen,
whichever.
We're not sure. She
we
might be Father Jennifer.
yeah, she might be Father Jen. We don't know what she's gonna be. So
Yeah.
we do have the great T Wiz with us tonight as our honored
She is one of our
first.
confessors for this evening. We'll save
She's
her for
the
last, though.
right, exactly. Yes, she's gonna save her confession for the end. We'll read all the
We
anonymous
want to
ones
end on a
first.
banger,
Right.
basically.
Shh, it's a secret.
So yes, we did get 3 other confessions.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I know, me too. I've not heard them
And
yet
go.
either.
Pick one. Pick
No,
one that you
Alright.
let's wait
What
for
I want to do
Jen. Let's wait
first.
for
Oh, do we
Jen.
want to wait and see if Jen comes in?
Yeah, let's wait for Jen.
Okay, so this is what it will tell you here.
We do have to remember that Mother Jen, Father Jen, Sister Jen, we don't know, Papa Jen, we don't know what their
She's on her way.
title will be tonight for the confession sessions. So, and oh my Lord Jesus, y'all,
All
these feral cats are now.
Rosie, I sent you the link for our online confessional form, and it is anonymous if you want it to be anonymous, though it does have options if you do want to join us on the show, like the great T-Wiz is this evening, for you to drop your information, and we can always reach out to you.
Awesome. I can share it.
Yeah, Rosie, I sent you the link. You posted in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way it posts on all of them.
Yeah, so everybody who, if you have a confession you want us to read, we'll try to get to it tonight if you send it quick. If you want to, submit it for next week, like Jess was saying, and be a guest, that's fine too. We are taking,
but you gotta have a good one.
and we're really taking any and all.
Well, I mean, to be on the show as to be our last one.
Right,
that one's gotta be a good one.
Yeah, we really want it to be,
But we're gonna read any of them, as long or as short as you send us.
Well, now if you send us a 500 page, we may not be able to read
I might have to summarize.
We may have to have episodes of that one.
We, like Jess said, or Father Jess sits there. We may have to summarize that.
You know what we need to do? The ones who do decide to come on live, I need to make an overlay that'll lay over the pictures, and it'll have the silhouette, just a black silhouette over the person that's given the confession, kind of like when they have anonymous source.
And then we could even, let people maybe guess if they know who it is and reveal them at the end of the show if they wanted to do it that way. That would be fun. Yeah. Something. So we'll
tell 4 confessions, and one of them belongs to our guest, but you have to guess which one it is.
Right. Yeah. Well, as we roll this show along, we'll take y'all's ideas too, what you'd like to see here. Yeah. But we were all just talking one night, chit-chatting, and we thought, wouldn't it be, or not all of us, some of us, and then we brought other ones in on the conversation. And here we are doing Ironic Confessions, waiting to hear the juicy juice about all you people.
Yes, we have 3 plus T-Wiz. So
yes, and we have penances to dash out too. So,
I do feel like Terry, you should do this one with some tea, because we are going to be sipping some hot tea.
Oh, I don't have tea tonight. I didn't make tea. I didn't have time. I ran out of time.
Is that me?
Do what now?
I guess that noise is me.
No, are you hearing like wheels turning?
No.
I was about to say, y'all know I have mice.
Yeah, Jess has her wheels turning in her brain over there.
I have the cat too.
And the great T-Wiz has the cat.
I'm trying to download the A9 thing, and I'm probably going to have to add it later because I'm stuck now. I can't get off of this screen.
Oh, oops.
Uh-oh.
Well, maybe it'll go away. Do you need to back out and come back, or?
Well, like it won't let me click anything. It makes this really loud noise, like bling.
Oh, well.
Because I was trying to save the link, and so I could put it in the
You might have to Control-Alt-Delete and exit out of it that way, Come back.
Thank you for sharing, Adam. I'm gonna go share that with everybody too. Um,
Hello, Stuart from Maine and Pamela. And you're not late. We have not. We're actually hoping that our other
yeah, we're
confessor is going to be not confessor, but our other confession hearer. I'm
our
not sure.
other our other
The other member of our convent, I guess.
the other member of the church of the round table of witches or whatever it shall be.
The Church of the Round Table of Witches.
The church of the that
Wow.
sounds like some Southern Baptist shit,
It
doesn't
really
it?
Is it letting
Mine
you
is
Control Alt Delete out of it, Rosie?
minus the
It won't
witches.
let me. I'm gonna have to restart my computer or something. I'm stuck on the screen where I pulled up the form, and I'm just stuck there. I can't get off of it. It won't even let
Oops.
me
Yeah.
actually restart.
You'll hold the power button down until it turns off.
Oh, I gotta invite
And
my
then hit it
classmate
again.
here.
Hey, Jeremy, welcome.
Hey. Well, I guess we shouldn't hold everybody waiting so long while we wait on Jen to come in. So, Jess, why don't you start with our and are we gonna hand down penances at the very end? Like hear all the confessions and
Yeah, I
then
figure we'll do it after each one because Lord knows when we get to the end, we're not going to remember.
okay,
Half
okay.
of us are potheads.
True story.
Let's be honest.
So, okay, so penances will be handed down after each confession.
Yes.
All right, Jessica, we
All right.
have 3.
First, we'll start with the short, simple, and sweet one. We've got Mrs. Paulson from Mississippi, who hates her partner's best friend. Small, short, simple, sweet.
Well, the great T Wiz, since you're our guest, would you like to, like chime in, make a comment, a recommendation? What was the name?
Mrs. Paulson. I'll say that I relate. William had a best friend that I could not stand.
No,
Well,
I
we'll
can relate to that.
You know which one?
Baby. So let's get because we hadn't heard much from the great T Wiz. So let's get some.
I think, Rosie, are you frozen up there? I think she might have finally got it to restart. That's an unfortunate place to freeze. She looks so frustrated.
Well, hopefully she'll be back. So, all right, the great T Wiz. Well, what do you think about Miss P? I can't.
Mrs. Paulson.
Paulson. I'm sorry.
No.
What happened here? We've lost the plot.
It just registered to me that, well, just one of the people on our panel, their ex's name is very much similar to that.
Oh, God.
Oh, so it just struck me as odd.
Best friend, and I can relate to that. Unfortunately, I think you can't do anything about it.
No, I don't really think you can either. And what do you think?
I mean, don't you relate to that, Terry?
I can say in so many ways. Gosh, there's just more ways than one I can count on that. But so we've lost Rosie. I'm assuming
Jenny did comment just a few minutes ago, said she was on her way.
Okay. And she's I think now because Rosie's the host that we will have to wait for Rosie to get back in to even get Jenny in. Yep, so I guess we should hand down our penance for someone who feels that way. And for those who are, Mrs. P, if you're watching, we ask that you can do this anonymously as well, but we need to know that you upheld, and did your penance. So we need you to like send us a selfie or a receipt, depending on what the penance shall be here.
You gotta show us.
Or like
we
a
got-
picture.
Right, yeah, picture, just this is an example, but if we tell you we want you to make a donation to the local food pantry, a bag of groceries. If you don't want to submit the picture of yourself because you want to remain
You just
anonymous,
send a picture of the bag of groceries.
send a picture of the bag of groceries with your foot or, your hand or, just something. So that we know
But
that.
I think this should be a simple penance. It's not a terrible one. It's one we all relate to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's been friends that have come into our partners, or even you might have a best friend that you hang out with a lot that you don't like. Because I know of another person that has that issue. They they hate their friends their best friend's friend. Other friend.
Well, and I like I've heard that this happens, but you could hate their whole family. It could be worse.
And that's what I meant by in so many ways, but I just wasn't going to go there, but you just cut that open and it is ironic
I'm
confession.
gonna go there.
So let's just go there with the ironic
Yeah,
confession.
exactly. Like Joanne said, you could hate your in-laws.
Right,
I've heard of
right.
that happening somewhere.
Oh yeah, just a few times. So I think we had some little simple. What do you think?
Maybe Rosie. Maybe you pick
Sister
one.
Rosie, hand down the penance for Mrs.
Hating
Paulson
your partner's best friend.
hating your partner's best friend.
Hating your partner's best friend.
Yeah.
What's her penance gonna be?
Would have to
What's
choose
your
from the ones that we had.
Whatever.
Well, yeah, or we figured that
Or
should
come
be
up
a
with
simple, or come up with a simple one, because that's not.
We can all relate to that.
We've all been there in some way or another, whether it was your friend or your sister's best friend, or there's.
Wash your partner's best friend's feet.
Oh no.
Oh, Sister Rosie, that's horrible. Don't
That's what
make
they do in my
someone
church.
do-
It's a humbling practice.
Yeah, but
It's
we-
a
Humbling
practice
practice.
where you connect with each other on a humble level. Like
maybe
the
maybe
people did in
well,
the
you know
Bible.
what? Maybe we'll go along that vein of
Maybe
connect.
how about
maybe
the-
you
how
have
about-
to cook a meal for your partner's best friend and have them over for dinner.
Or how about I got it. Since Sister Rosie said washing the feet, how about a gift card? And then that way they could submit the gift card, send us a picture of the gift card
No, some-
To a nail salon.
and give it to
Give 'em
for
a
a pedicure. For a pedicure.
Yeah.
That way,
I
because
said,
hey,
oh no.
I ain't washing nobody's freaking
Mm-mm.
feet, and I'm just
Mm-mm.
saying that.
I don't. I try
Mm-mm.
not
She's
to ask
on her
people to
way.
do things I'm not willing to do.
Jenny says she's on the way. So
Yes.
So Tiff, what do you think of the penance or the Great T Wiz
A
what do you-
pedicure.
of the pedicure as a penance?
I'm good with the pedicure. I'm not washing nobody's feet, so I get the whole like I will hand you a pedicure in a heartbeat, but I am not touching your feet.
No.
Amen. Praise Jesus. Hail Mary. Okay.
Uh-uh.
Rosie, we ain't in church, honey. We ain't washing nobody's feet. We have to pedicure gift cards. Okay, so Mrs. Paulson, wherever you are in the world, go buy a pedicure, a gift
pedicure.
card for a pedicure, gift certificate. Take them,
So
even
somebody else
better.
can watch their feet.
Hey, you'll get forgiveness for life from Mama Begba if you get a picture of him getting that
What Barney
pedicure.
the dinosaur.
And,
What does this
and-
mean?
You get
and
like
send
3
that
cents
in.
free. You get like 3 cents free for that.
3 cents free, if you get a picture of the BFF getting the pedicure that you paid for them. So praise Jesus, Hail Mary.
Pass me another
Don't
one.
fall far from grace.
No, pass me another one. We'll go with that. That's more on brand. Let's
Okay.
be honest.
Okay. Praise
Oh,
Jesus. So,
all right.
what time is it? Do we have a couple minutes to take a break? And nope, it's 9:33. So I guess we need to
We
roll.
only have 20 something minutes left because there's a show right after us.
Right,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
So let's roll with the next confession.
All right, next one. We have got Mr. X in the Midwest. He was thinking that maybe he should confess that he stole some gas from the town gas tank that they used to fill up the fire truck so they wouldn't have to ride the bus to school, so they could take the truck instead. Stole gas from the fire trucks.
Stole gas from the fire.
What is it now? Read it one more time.
Okay. Mr. X in the Midwest was thinking that maybe he should confess that he stole some gas from the town gas tank that they used to fill up the fire trucks so that they wouldn't have to ride the bus to school and could take the truck instead.
Oh my
That is
Is that real life? Is this
Yes, that was
real?
the one that was sent in.
That's the one that was sent in.
Oh my god.
I have to say that one was actually sent to me. So
Directly.
I really know who this is. It was sent
Okay.
to me.
No, we don't. No. We don't need to know.
No. It's Mr. X, and we'll just leave it at that. So
Oh my god.
some little town in the Midwest, I would say that was probably going to be like late 80s and that area. Mr. X is now confessing for that sin. So, what penance should I think Mr. X should probably since we got to roll quickly, I'm just gonna hand down penance here. I think Mr. X should probably go donate a bag of cat food or dog food to their local shelter. Yeah. Or their nearest, pet rescue.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So make sure it's a good, reputable and not just some fly by night shit, but go donate a bag or do both, depending on how much gas you got to live with that shit. So Hail Mary, praise Papa Legba and all that be and all of them, and you're blessed and forgived. Go donate some dog cat food to the shelter. Jess, Father Jess, hit us with the next one.
All right, this last one here, Joanne, you're correct. This last one here, before we get to T-Wiz, they said they got to confess they did a terrible thing, and I'm guessing this one means somebody somewhere. I confess that I am the one who pulled the sheep out of the barn and locked it in somebody's car.
Pulled this sheep out of the barn?
Out of the barn and locked it in someone's car.
Oh my gosh!
And who submitted this?
This is not someone who said that they were going to be.
So this is another anonymous. So another Mr. and Miss X. Okay. So, well, that's a pretty big one. And it had to do with
you put a fucking farm animal in my car.
We have donate to the fire station.
I've had ghosts in my car.
Little bitty pebbles in the car when you sit down. They're gonna
but what if it? But I don't know that sheep have little bitty poo poos. What if they got big old cow patty size shit in the backseat?
Oh no, they look like
they don't.
You know the candy, the Sixlets candy that you eat, the little tiny balls in the rainbow color. That is what their poop looks like.
I didn't need it to be equated to food.
Jess is never gonna eat candy again.
Okay, y'all, we need to pass penance on this one. So that's pretty big. I'm gonna say.
I think we're gonna go with the one that I had come up with earlier because it's a fun one.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead, Father Jess.
I feel like this is a strong one. So we're gonna say for the next 2 weeks, every time you meet someone new, you have to introduce yourself and put emphasis on a letter that it makes no sense to have emphasis on. And for example, that would be me walking around and say, "Hi, I'm Jessica," with a J.
With an S, with an S, with
Yeah.
a cuh,
Hi, I'm Jessica. With an S.
with a cuh. I'm Rhonda with a duh. Rosie with a Z.
To everyone you meet for the next 2 weeks that you haven't met before.
Right. And we need to like capture it on
That's
audio or
funny.
something.
Yeah, we have to hear it captured on audio.
Yeah, or video would be better so that like we could
Like, I want to see their reaction.
Yeah, we want to see their reaction.
I just like thinking about how long did they leave it in there until the person came and saw it in there, and how much pebbles were there.
Right.
Cocoa Pebbles. There you go, Adam. Cocoa
So,
Pebbles were in the
there
sea.
you go, Mr. and Miss X that put the sheep, right? The sheep in someone's car.
Sheep.
You must introduce yourself to everyone for the next, would you say, Father Jess, 2 days?
2 weeks. No.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
This is a serious offense, putting a farm animal in somebody's car.
That is.
Yeah.
Pamela with the love.
Like Pamela, I'm Pamela with a love.
With the love.
Right.
That's
2
funny.
weeks.
I like that one. I didn't get to read it because I was at that.
My husband has been doing it ever since she said it earlier.
Oh my
He's
god.
I'm Lenny, with an L.
And a Y, not an E.
With a knee.
No, he said with a I, Y, not an E.
I do that on a regular basis.
Well, it makes sense for you to do it because Tiffany with an I or Tiffany with a Y.
Right.
That's possible. Jessica with an S. We all have S.
That's
or
true.
Jessica with a A.
Well, Jessica with a J. Like, if you are Jessica with a G, question your parents.
Right.
Ask your parents, not me.
So she's coincidentally having a bunch of computer issues. Jess.
Ah.
I'll have to tell you the story after this.
Well, it happened to all of us, it seemed, tonight. So, okay, so that was all of our anonymous. We don't have any more
That
anonymous.
was all of our anonymous for this week. And so y'all make sure, y'all that are watching, make sure we will try and I think we've got the...
Did we hear hers?
No, we're doing hers. But I was
we're
going to say,
doing
before we
hers
start
last.
that...
Well, wait, Jenny's about to come on, I think.
Okay.
Jenny's
I was
rebooted her
going to
computer.
tell everybody, we will make sure that the link to the Anon confessional form is posted on our pages for y'all to get to. Yeah,
And
right.
I'll put it in the links here when I don't have computer
if
issues.
there's a Jessica with a G, she needs to take it up with her parents, not me.
A Jessica?
Jessica.
My doll. Jeremy said I have a doll collection. I
Yeah,
have a doll here too down here. You can't see.
Somebody we were on video with the other day said that too when you would step away from camera.
This is my owl
bell. Oh my goodness, that's sweet. Oh, here we go.
I just have my witch doctor. I mean, we have to, have the witch doctor here for the confessionals
we can't see it down there. Okay. Oh, we got to take the comment away to see the names.
Good morning.
Oh my God, Jesus is here. The Wizard of Oz is here.
Mother is here.
You can hear like 3 of you. I can hear like 2 or 3.
God entered the building.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Linda.
Here. Oh my God, this computer was having a moment.
It still is, if we're being honest. You are echoing horribly.
I think it's perfect though for this show.
You sound like God speaking from above.
Can you hear me now, children? That's my microphone.
Oh my God.
Well, we knew that the show was going to be a lot of laughter. Let's be honest.
Apparently. God, it's Jenny.
No, how's that?
There we go.
That's better.
Someone had turned up the echo on my microphone.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny. That's perfect for this show.
It was
Thank you,
perfect.
Linda.
Mother is in the house. Be quiet.
I'm one of those that like stuffed animals. One of them adults.
I thought it was like the normal echoes you get when there's something wrong.
I am speaking from heaven.
I'm just going to be honest here, though. I'm pretty sure God left the chat.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he has podcasts or not.
God is a woman.
It's a Godcast.
God.
It is the God gift.
I don't know who did that echo thing. It must have been me last night, but there you go.
Oh, now I got the holy light on.
You see,
That was great.
that's
It
kind
is
of
raining here all of a sudden, like really hard, and I hope it doesn't make me lose connection again. I'm praying.
Well, I think we're getting to the end, and maybe we can get through the show because we have only got like 17 minutes, and I can't see what is it. Mothers, what does it say?
Mother is here.
Mothers, yes.
That's why Mother showed up late, man. I'm glad.
Yes.
Then she didn't see all the other stuff, so we don't get any more. We don't get any more trouble.
Okay, well,
Oh,
now
look.
we are down to the final confession of the evening, and that
Hey
is
Rosie,
the
wait, hold on, Rosie. You need to drag Tiffany over and swap her with me so that she's in the middle, surrounded by all of us.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you click on her and drag her over to where I'm at.
Who am I being dragged to?
Okay.
no, she
No,
did. There
Tiffany.
we
That way
go.
Tiffany's in the middle of the room.
Ah,
That
Okay.
way we get to surround. We're surrounding
That
the great
reminds me of the
T-Wiz.
Praise You song. Who sings Praise You? Praise You like I should. You know that song?
You
I'm
should
talking
do
about?
our exit.
yeah, I'm trying to think of
with
it.
Yeah,
Make it.
the exit
Ma-
video.
that. Yeah, make us an exit video
Outro.
with that or outro.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
so the great T-Wiz, what is your confession?
So my confession starts with, as most people don't know, see, Tara can't
Oh
even.
my gosh.
Larry,
I'm
get
six-
back here.
I'm 6 feet tall, and I am deathly afraid of little people. Like,
And we mean
Oh.
people with dwarfism here. This is her actual phobia. It is
Okay.
terrifying.
dead serious. I will stop what I'm doing and run the other way. I've left my kids in a grocery store.
Yeah,
True story. I've seen her do.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So.
And the fact that you are a 6 foot tall woman with this phobia
makes it
just
just
makes
fucking
it so much
I
hilarious.
better.
tell you, you would hate my ex-husband. He's smaller than me.
Is he really?
Well,
Aw.
I'm 5'5". He's probably about 5'4".
No, it's
Yeah.
not little people.
No,
like
no, no.
that. It's
No,
always
like
people
actual-
with-
He means like
Little.
little.
Yes,
like
yes.
little people.
Ewoks.
So, and
I
she
mean,
means
that
no
sounded
disrespect.
mean. Sorry. I was trying to give a size analogy.
Mm.
Fun
So-
size. Would you call it fun size?
Fun
Fun
size,
size,
right?
yeah.
No, 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 no,
Well, Tiffany, I-
no, not fun size.
Like I can't even get her to watch Game of Thrones, and I told her that she would love
Willow.
Lord
I
Tyrion.
love him though.
No,
I do
no.
too. I do too. He's like one of my favorite characters.
Well,
and
Joanne, we do try not to use that word because, by and large,
it is
the little
offensive,
person
and
Yeah.
community finds it offensive.
right.
So we do try to
right.
avoid that word.
Yeah, we're really not here
Entirely.
to offend anyone.
Now, what Tiffany has is a real phobia. So,
Right. And when I was looking it up today, what I love that it is the Lollipop Guild phobia, or however it was pronounced.
That's how it is. It's the lollipop
Lollipop
guildophobia.
Is it really?
Lollipop Guildophobia, yes.
Mm.
And what I mean, if you have to have a phobia,
At least it's got a cool name.
Of little people. So, Tiff, do you know what caused you to have this phobia? I mean, was there some traumatic experience? Because when I was looking up this today, it said that there's usually with children some kind of a traumatic experience that happened and cause these types of phobias for adult 6 foot women.
No, I don't, because see, that's the funny thing is, like, I have an Ewok tattooed on my shoulder. I like
Oh
gnomes.
my God,
I don't know
I
what
love
it is
Ewoks.
about little people. I don't know. I can't.
I love you, Walks.
that's
I don't know.
hilarious.
I think
Okay.
it's suppressed. It's got to be suppressed in there somewhere.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's got to be something that was in there. So maybe
Yeah,
you should.
something that
you
Yeah,
happened.
know,
but then again, phobias rarely have logic, to be honest.
right. Well, and I think
Hmm.
sometimes it
You can't
comes from.
logic them away.
I think sometimes it comes from past life trauma. You know that you just
No, I don't want to talk about this because I'm sure you're gonna say I was like a little person or something. No, nope,
No,
none, done.
that's
No,
not in my head
I was
at
gonna say yes.
all. But like
no,
the minute you said trauma, all I could think was,
like being
have y'all
spelled like
seen, what is it? Is it 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? The Lilliputians? God,
What
what
are
is
they
the
called?
name?
Mhm.
You know, the little no,
Gulliver's Travels.
Gulliver's Travels. You know, where they get him, the little tiny people hold him down on the island. That was you. You were Gulliver.
Oh.
Maybe
Pam, I
that's
had a
what
good
happened in your
suggestion.
past
I was
life.
Gulliver.
Hey,
You're
did you
Gulliver.
see that? Did you
Man.
I did.
Maybe
Yeah.
someone had a great suggestion there. Maybe you
That
could,
is
you know,
actually-
imagine them as
Picture 'em as
gnomes or
gnomes.
something.
You know how they always tell people if you're afraid of speaking in public, picture the audience in their underwear,
Naked,
picture them in
yeah.
a gnome costume.
Oh, leprechauns.
Yeah,
Or
maybe.
leprechauns, right?
Leprechaun. Oh,
Right.
gosh.
So, okay, well, we have 11 minutes here to hand out our pennants. So,
Yes, and Terry gets to hand this one out because she is the one who came up with this absolutely perfectly fabulous penance.
okay, so the great T Wiz, your pennants shall be. You have to go buy 3 cans of SpaghettiOs and meatballs. You need to remove the labels, create your own labels. Hail to the Lord of the Pastafarian.
Flying spaghetti monster is the Lord
Well, I'm
of
not
the Rings.
done yet.
We're not
I'm
done
not-
yet. We're
She's
not done
laughing
yet.
so hard she can't breathe.
Hail,
Hail.
flying spaghetti monster.
Hail to the Lord of Pastafarian or Pastafarian. 3 cans of spaghetti and meatballs.
Mm-hmm.
You have to hide them in obvious places inside books, beans, and candles.
Where coincidentally the Mr. Mitchell is supposed to go to Pastafarian too. That's where he is.
Oh,
That's right.
Yes, she has to breathe first. She has
Oh
to
my
breathe
God.
first.
okay.
Well, Terry was gonna pee. I think Tiffany might.
Oh,
And you have to get in there. Remember, you're not supposed to take pictures in there, but you have to take a selfie of yourself with at least
With the
1
3
can.
cans.
Well, you know,
But-
take a picture of the 3 cans before you take them. We want to
Also
see
take it-
those.
outside. I will take it
Yeah.
outside of the store because you can't take pictures inside.
Well, now I'll tell you a secret. If there's nobody like in the room where the cards and the books and stuff are,
hmm
if you wait and there's nobody in there, and you put one of them in there, you can take the thing. They don't really want you to take pictures of the people. You can take a selfie with yourself. Put the Pastafarian can on the shelf. Take a quick selfie. Make sure you're the only thing in the picture. No one else is in there. But we do want to see how you decorated your all 3 cans before you hide them there. And
Yes.
I will give you free 10 cents if you can get one right up next to Mitchell without him seeing it. If you walk off and he's going, what the fuck? I mean, hashtag worth it and hashtag Pastafarian. When he sees it, he's gonna know something has to do with these shows.
Yep.
So,
that goes on the label.
well, there you go. You know, if you wanna send, all the love and the hashtags to all the
love and the
networks.
hashtags.
Yep, the
Hashtag worth it.
hashtag worth it. So blessed be and hail to all
Blessed
the
be from
gods.
Terry specifically.
Right. So there we have handed down the penance for the fear of little people.
I had a vape, y'all. I don't know where it
So,
went.
well, thank everybody for joining. Did anybody else happen to send in anything? Any
That was all we had from me for this week, unless anybody got anything sent to them.
Nothing here yet.
I'm
Since
nothing
we
here
have
yet.
like 10 minutes left or like 8 minutes left, you want to just go back over what they were since Jenny didn't get to hear them?
Okay, yes, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
That way she at least gets to know what they were.
Yes, right.
Yes.
A recap
right.
of tonight's confession session. So, mother in the house can hear.
Yes.
Yep. All right. So first we had Mrs. Paulson, who hates her partner's best friend. But we decided we all relate to that in one way or
that's
another.
normal.
Yeah. So we just had her. Rosie suggested wash his feet like they do at church. We decided on
We
give
overruled.
him a
We
gift
overruled
card
that.
and a pedicure.
Oh my gosh, I'd love that.
Right.
I mean, but you don't want like someone that you really probably don't like washing your feet, right? I mean, wouldn't you rather just then buy you a
Mac.
gift card?
And have it done.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So then
And they have
next,
to send us selfies, mother in the house.
yeah,
They have to send
they
us
get 3 free
selfies.
cents if they send us a picture of the best friend getting the pedicure.
Okay.
Robin, gotcha.
Okay.
And so then we had Mr. X in the Midwest, who thought
This
maybe
was
he
a
should.
biggie.
Yeah, maybe he thought maybe he should confess that he and some friends stole some gas from the town gas tank that they used to fill up fire trucks, so they wouldn't have to ride the bus to school, so they could drive their truck instead.
Oh my god.
They have to donate.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was like,
I had to think for a second there. Oh my god, these peppers.
Yep.
What is their penance?
They have to donate cat or dog food to their local shelter or rescue.
Okay, and pictures to go with that. Okay.
Right.
Pictures to go with it.
To go with it. Right.
And then we also had someone who was anonymous. We have Anon. We'll say, but they had to confess that once upon a time they stole a sheep out of the barn and locked it in someone's car.
so I could poop little pebbles.
I would love that. What a sheep and listen, many times
Jenny would be like, "Oh, I love it. Bring it in the house."
Yeah, I shit you not. Many times I've gone by fields and I'm like, I'm gonna take.
I do too. I do too. I love them. They're so fluffy.
I want a sheep for as long as I can remember. I want a pet sheep. Have to have black legs and a black face. That's the sheep I want, and I will get one. And so, if anybody wants to put a sheep into my car,
right? So, okay, someone put a sheep in mother in the house's car. She needs a baby sheep.
Yes, I do. I do.
What with the beard? Some of the little bearded ones.
No, that's a goat.
No, you know what?
Oh, yeah, that is a goat. That is a goat.
I was gonna say, you need a fainting goat.
Oh my god, have you seen them?
They're so cute.
So okay. In the morning.
And what was their penance?
What was their penance? What did we hand down to them?
Oh, it was my penance.
Jess's penance.
No. They have to, for the next 2 weeks, since this was a pretty big one, I feel. Everyone knew they introduced themselves to. They have to introduce themselves and put emphasis on one of the letters that it makes no sense to have emphasis on.
God.
For example, I'm Jessica, with a J.
Yes. Okay.
Oh
my God.
She's Terry, with a T.
Yeah, you're Jenny.
I'm Jessica.
Yeah.
Jenny.
Yeah. Or you're Jennifer.
I have a daughter, Jessica.
You're Jennifer with a fur.
With the fur.
Yeah, with the knee. Jenny with the knee.
Jenny with a knee.
Jenny with a G. That's my daughter's name is Jessica. That's why I say my name is Jessica. Those fainting goats was me getting up at 2:15 a.m.
It's actually, let me put out there and tell everyone, those fainting goats, it's actually very bad for them to make them faint. It causes.
I figured.
It causes, a surge.
And everybody share from every venue that you're watching from, wherever you're at. Share. Sharing's caring.
Everybody, share the anonymous confession form with everybody.
I think we
will do that.
And we are plugging
Jennifer
that
with the
Rhoda
firm. Jennifer with the firm. With the
Jennifer with a fur. Well, listen. I have more dog and cat hair on me than is possible.
Jennifer with the fur.
With my
Jennifer
lot, my 10 animals. I have a lot.
So, and yes, that of course, Mr. X with the sheep in the car also has to try to capture on video someone's reaction as they introduce themselves and put an emphasis on a letter in their name. So,
and if any of y'all want to share that form to someone that you think that you might know that would be interested in making an anonymous confession, feel free to send it out. It's they had posted on the pages, and then there we go. Thank you.
I had to open all the. I've got it on all 3 Facebook pages.
Okay.
It's on Things. It's on Skeleton Key.
I've got it in the Things, Skeleton Key, and Temple.
We'll get it on Spirit. We'll get it everywhere we can think to get it. Our personal pages, if you're friends with us, send in your sins so you can get forgiveness. And it is 9:59, ladies of the round table.
Ladies of the Church of the Round.
She's sitting in there.
Ladies of the Church of the Round Table. We bless you all. May you all have a fantastic week.
No, let's be honest. May you all have a sin and good time, because we need more confessions.
Yeah,
we need confessions.
Yeah, go sin.
Wake up and eat some sin and tell us about it.
Yes, wake up, eat sin.
Eat a bowl of it.
Catch Jess and I tomorrow morning with the fabulous Wayne Goldwell, positive energy reader, 11 o'clock, Witchy Whims.
And I told Madam After Dark I'd plug her real quick before we go off, and she's coming on right after us. And I want to make a disclaimer that is in a very adult show.
It is a very adult content show.
It does not have any nudity, but it is very adult, and she is about to start right as soon as we sign off. So if you are faint at heart or you don't like adult content, don't watch it.
She will not be on Things. So if you're on Things, you're good to keep running on Things. But everybody have a wonderful night, and
we'll see y'all next week.
A sinful week, and really, really sinful weekend.
Yes.
And submit those sins to us.
Do we do a one-liner before we end?
The anonymous form.
Yes, let Jess hit us with that one-liner, and Tiff, a great T-Wiz, we'll be looking for those pictures of the 3 cans of spaghetti and meatball. SpaghettiOs and
Pastafari.
Pastafarian. Worth it.
Now remember, y'all, if you don't sin a little, Jesus died for nothing.
That's true. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get on fire. No. Good night, everyone.
Goes to end.